Today we're going to be working on the installation of our bow lighting from BlueWater LED. What this is, it's just your red and your green for your port and starter side, and it replaces the pole light right here. So we're going to be installing it in here on the rub rail. That's what we're going to be working on today. So let's see how the installation goes. Alright, now what we want to do is we got our LED lights back here. Got access to our cranking battery, so we're going to just go ahead and hook them up to the cranking battery and just make sure we have power and make sure they both light up. They're lighting up good, so those work. Let's try the red ones. Red ones work too. Now that we know we have power on both of them and everything works right, we'll head on up to the front and just try to figure out where exactly we're going to place these things. Now we're ready to mount them. What you want to do is you want to find out where exactly the center of your boat is, and the easiest thing I can think of to do is just to look at your bow eye up here and just kind of eyeball it as much as you can. And once you find your center, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back actually 8 inches from center. Just put the center of the tape on there and just roll it on back, and that's where we're going to use as a starting point for our installation of our LED lights. So that 8 inches puts me at about right here. So this is about where it's going to be, and it should be seen from the front and from the sides too. So this is where we're going to go ahead and use as our template to go ahead and start here. Now, what you want to go ahead and do next is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just make a little outline of it so I can know exactly where I need to cut. And I'd rather cut short, because if you cut too much, you can't really add more rub rail back. So I'm going to take a little bit of time, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut smaller, shorter than what I actually need to, and just test fit it and just see how it is. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this bow panel off and just make sure, stick our head in there, just make sure nothing's behind this behind the boat that will get in our way when we go ahead and drill the hole for our wires. Alright, now we got our bow panel screws all removed. Let's go ahead and just lift it up. Out of place. See, a lot of stuff down here. Alright, for this step, you need to make sure you're really careful. We're going to go ahead and start. I've already made an initial cut here in the rub rail, and I've already done my other cut back here where the actual light is going to stop. Alright, so now we got our little area here cut out for our BlueWater lights. Now what we're going to do is we're going to test fit it real quick. Slide it in here. Now for this one on my boat, because there's a screw right here where I decided to, I didn't know where the screw was. It just so happened there's a screw right back in here, and I'm going to have to install mine backwards. I mean, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to install mine this way with the wire ran to the front. And I also went ahead and trimmed back the teeth mold portion of it, so that way when I drill the wire for the hole for the wire, instead of it being like on a 90-degree angle, it'll be more like on a 45, so the wires won't get bunched up. So let's go ahead and drill our holes, and we'll go ahead and try to get these things here installed. There's our hole for our wires right there. this out. Notice how far back it is in there, like how far back it goes in there. What you got to do is get some double-sided 3M tape, and that way when you put it behind there, you can basically double it up to where it'll sit flush with your current rub rail. Doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be neat. Just get in there and hold it in place. A little bit of excess, pop that right off. Good. Let's test our fit out. That's like what we need right there. What the finished product should look like. It's inside the rub rail. It's not a perfect cut right there on the ends, but if I had to do it all over again, I know what to do better now. So that's the starboard side, and over here on the port side, this is what it looks like. So let's go ahead and fire it up and see how they both look. There's my flashlight. All right, here we go. Voila. Everybody says these things are bright, and until you actually see them in person, you don't really think they're going to be bright, but these things are bright. I mean, it's lighting up my whole garage. If y'all got any questions, post a comment below.